Hey guys, Richie again, your bro Richie again. Today in this video is now part 2 on the Mercury Cyclone. So without any further ado, let's move on. So the next one is the Gen 2 Cyclone from 66 to 67. So the 1966 models, so the Gen 2 from 1966 to 1967. So starting off with 1966. So the 66 models, the 66 models underwent so the 66 models underwent a major they underwent a major styling change. The body received uh, the body received sculpt turning that ran the length of the car and was based on the body of the Ford Fairlane, which essentially is the same anyway. The Gen 2 66 Cyclone does look like the 60s Ford Fairlane because it does look like exactly the same. So it was based on the body of the Ford Fairlane. The models introduced new V8s. The 390 Y code was a 6.4 liter 390 V8. So it was a 6.4 liter 390 V8 motor with a 2-barrel carburetor and 265 horsepower. Not too bad. The 6.4 liter 390 H the 6.4 liter 390 H code V8 had a 4-barrel carburetor and 275 horsepower. So actually 10 horsepower more, but it's still pretty good. It's like more powerful than like a Buick Riviera, for example. And that only made 250 horsepower from a 7.5 liter V8 455. Obviously, so the 390H code had a 4-barrel carburetor and 275 horsepower. The GT option used a the GT option used a 390 S code V8, which is a 6.4 liter 390 V8. So which is a 6.4 liter 390 V8 with a 4-barrel carburetor and more power. 335 horsepower. That's amazing. So the GT featured car stripes, a fiberglass hood with 2 air scoops, and several other performance options. Last one is 1967. So the 67 models produced with several motor options. The standard motor was the 4.7 liter 289 V8 with 200 horsepower. From a V8 like this, come on. I mean, they could have done better, but I mean, 250, 75, or 300 probably, but 200 really? From a 4.7 V8? Come on. You could do better than that, Mercury. Come on. The GT's V8 was a 6.4 liter 390 V8, but was quoted with 15 fewer horsepower. So with 15 less horsepower at 320. So a little bit down on power from 335. So it was a little bit down on power by 335 from 335 horsepower. It's not too bad. I mean, 320 horsepower, it's not that bad, really. 320 horsepower, that's pretty good. That's what most hot hatchbacks usually small, lightweight combat cars would make because they're so light and damn fast. They're literally, like, most hot hatches would make that kind of power. Honestly, like over 300 plus horsepower. Honestly, it's just crazy. So 320, but was quoted with 15 less horsepower at 320 horsepower. Neither the 66 nor 67 Cyclone used the 7 liter the 7-liter 427 Ford FE V8 that went into the Standard Comet, officially from Standard Comet officially from the factory, for Cyclones that were modified by Andy Houghton, Hotton, of DST Dearborn Steel Tubing from Dearborn, Wayne County, Michigan. Wayne County, Michigan. With the optional 7-liter 420 with the optional 7-liter with the optional 7-liter 427 7-liter 427 Ford FE V8, which made 410 horsepower. That's nearly almost the same power as the 2007 997 GT3 RS 911 Porsche. Damn, 410 horsepower from a 7-liter V8. That's just brilliant. So it was the optional 7-liter 427, 410 horsepower Ford FE V8 motor. There were no changes to the bodywork, similar to the Fairlane Thunderbolt. Only a small chromed badge with a designation 427, so 427 located on each front fender, reflected the larger displacement motor under the hood. Okay, so for my next video will be about the Gen 3 from 1968 to 69. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.